Hi, and welcome to Feedbag. I'm Nat, and this is a bonus episode. In fact, if you're on the YouTube channel, this one is audio only, so feel free to grab the headphones so you can move about the cabin. And thank you so much for your time. I want to share with you a little something special about the quote-unquote set of my podcast. In the video version of it, you might see some things on the wall, and every one of those things means a little something to me. One of them is a small frame with a picture of a hobo inside. Nothing fancy, but it does carry a story, as most things do. It originally belonged to my grandfather, who passed away a year ago this September at the impressive age of 99. His name was Gord, and he was a voracious reader his entire life, which I believe was a contributing factor, among other things, to his longevity. He was constantly snipping things from the newspaper, articles, jokes, photos, anything that was interesting or curious or fun, kind of like the original analog version of the way that we share memes and Instagram videos today. Now, some of these paper snippets would be tucked away into his wallet. It was usually a joke to tell someone later. Sometimes he would fold them into an envelope and mail them to one of his many pen pals, including me. And still others, if they really spoke to him, he would keep. And this is one of them. He loved this rumpled old hobo. It was cut from the pages long ago from some long, dusty publication. Hobo artwork, I found out, was popular when my grandfather was growing up in the 30s and the 40s. And I guess he felt a kinship to this guy, this cheeky-looking fellow with a knowing smile, in a worn fedora and a ragged jacket. And he looks dressed up, but not very seriously dressed up. He's still scruffy, but he's optimistic and definitely has a little twinkle in his eye. And nothing could be more Gord. Nothing could be more my grandfather. He was always doing his best to look presentable, but we all knew, and so did he, that he was a bit of a hot mess. But even still, that didn't seem to matter. He just charmed everybody that he met. Those baby blue eyes were always hiding some kind of mischief, some kind of fun. He was one of those guys who was unknowingly epic, hilarious without trying. You know what I mean? And incredibly modest. Today I opened up the back of the frame. I wanted to see what was on the reverse side of this picture, and I burst out laughing. The opposite side features an image of a beautiful vase of flowers by Van Gogh. And if you flipped it over, it would fit perfectly in that frame too. And yet he chose the hobo. The hobo wins all day, every day, hobo. My mom remembers this artwork from her childhood years, displayed in the home that she grew up in. And it followed my grandfather when he moved out of that house, and to 3 different places after that. This hobo was on the wall, and now it hangs in my home on the set of my little podcast. And I have to tell you that I really love knowing that there's a little bit of Gord, a little bit of my grandfather, and a little bit of his mischief in every podcast that I will make. Thank you for tuning in to this little bonus episode of Feedbag. I really, very truly appreciate your time. Thank you. And we'll see you for the next proper episode on November 28th. Take care.